Hi everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's bookshelf. So I am here with my cart, so you know what that means. It is time for my April TBR, and if you are new to my channel, I pick out 5 numbers from this glass. The numbers in the glass correspond to the numbers that is on the books. Whatever I pick out is what I read. There is a chance that I pick again twice, so there is a chance that I get 7 books instead of 5. But I don't mind this month, so I mean, it's always good to get 5 because then I can add whatever books I want. There is a few books that I want to add this month, but I'll jump straight in and see what we turn out with. So the first one is where is it? 15. The first one is 15. Which is this one. And it is Mimi's Tales of Terror. So it's Jinjuitsu. So this is a horror manga. So I love Jinjuitsu. He is incredible. I am really looking forward to this. With this one, the illustrations are by Jinjuitsu, but the original story is by Hiro Katsukuhara and Ichiro Nakayama. So it will be interesting to see what Jinjuitsu does with someone else's story. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, the first book is a horror manga. The next one is number 6. I was hoping for this one last month when I found out that I was going to see J. Kristoff, but it is Empire of the Vampires. This one is the first one in J. Kristoff's vampire series. It is a chunker and very intimidating, but really excited to get to this. I have been looking forward to pulling this one out, I'm not gonna lie, because I want to see what J. Kristoff does with a bunch of vampires, and it's supposed to be really gory, and I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. So yeah, so it's very like gothic horror-y at the moment. The next one, we're doing well though. Let's mix them up a bit. Mix them. And I'll go with this one, and it is pick another book. So the next one will be 19. Nice and thin, a very good contrast to the big J. Kristoff one. Oh. And this one is another manga. So this is Goodbye Eerie. So this one is about a boy whose mother is dying, and he is into videography. He likes to video everything, and she wants him to video the last moments of her. And I think it's going to be a tearjerker. I think I will probably cry, and I am looking forward to it. There is something about sad books within manga that just touches my heart, and I think this one's going to be amazing. So there is that one. So another manga. Next is 25. Is that down here? Getting some nice skinnier ones now, which I'm happy about because of Empire of the Vampires. And this one is Tessa Bailey's Happenstance. So we have got a contemporary romance. If you know me, you know I don't really like reading the backs of my contemporary romances. I don't like reading the backs to many books, to be fair, before I've read them, because I try and go in my books as blind as I can, especially with thrillers and romances. And I have loved all of the books that I've read by Tessa Bailey, so I am really excited for this one. So yeah, Happenstance. So the next one is, oh, if I can pick one out. Number 9. And it is, funnily enough, One of Us is Lying. I was talking about this series the other day. So this is a trilogy, but there's also quite a few books by Karen McManus that look very similar, and I own them all but not read a single one. So I'm really excited to actually get to this, which is a thriller. It's a YA thriller, and I'm looking forward to it because I want to know what her writing style is like, to see if I like it, because like I say, I have got quite a few of her books. You might be able to see them actually. They're these white ones up here. And if I love this one, I can jump into more of her books. So, yes. Last one is number 12. This one. And it is The Whispering Muse by Laura Purcell. I can't remember much about this. Beware of the Muse and what she offers you. At the Mercy Theatre in London's West End, rumours are circulating of a curse. Oh, yeah, so this one is the one that's got a bit of Greek mythology mixed in with a theatre in London that's cursed, and I just really like the sound of that. It sounded really gothic. So I do think my books are quite gothic, other than the Tessa Bailey one this month. Let me move these up and I'll put them on so you can see. Here are all the books that I have just picked out. I do think that they're quite like dark and eerie. So we've got a horror manga, we've got like a vampire gory type one, we've got these ones not so much. So this one I think is going to be a tearjerker. This one is a contemporary romance, and then we've got a thriller, and I'm guessing another thriller where it's like a cursed stage in London. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them. It feels like an October TBR. But I do have, let me put this back in the jar. I do have some books that I want to add. So I'm adding to the thriller vibes because I've only got one book left of the D.I. Helen Grace series. So yeah, I've got to wait now with everybody else. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how this one goes. I do love this series so much. If you would have seen my wrap up, you would have seen that I read a whole chunk of these last month. So it will be good to get back with D.I. Helen Grace and the team. So yeah, this one's Cat and Mouse. And then the other books that I want to get to are all by the same authors, which is Suzanne Valenti and Caroline Peckham. It is the prequels to the Zodiac Academy, and I can't wait to get into these. I have said multiple times now that this one's supposed to end on a cliffhanger, and I am not sure when the next one comes out. So that worries me a little bit, but I know in April, so I'll put these down. These ones are the Darkmoor Penitentiary series. But in April, the last of the Zodiac Academy comes out, and I will be reading that no matter what I am reading. That will be getting put down, and Zodiac will be getting picked up because I cannot wait. But I've also got a theory of rereading all of the Zodiac Academy before that book comes out. So I will pick up, this is book 1. I'm gonna have this one as a representation of the whole series. It's 8 books and they are chunky, and there's novellas in there as well. I don't know how many I'll be able to get through in a month with everything else. but it's something I am willing to do. I'm going to try my best, but I really, really hope that I manage to read them as fast as I can to get to the new one. And that's the only time I'm going to put off reading the new one, is until I've finished all of them. So the pressure is on to read. But yes, this is the last one that I am showing today. But it represents the whole series. Is it probably a stupid idea to start the series now? And I should have started it last month. Yes, but I really wanted to read Ruthless Boys because I wanted to read the Live and Let Lionel novella that came out, that I read last month, because I really loved that also. But it is a possibility, because other than Empire of the Vampire, I have like thrillers that I read quite fast because I'm too nosy and I need to know. I have a romance which I fly through, and then I have manga. So, you know, the TBR cart's been quite good to me in that aspect of it, other than having to pick another book. But that's fine. That's fine. It's the way it goes. I'm not bitter about it. But I'm just so excited for these. I am so excited. I'm really excited to get to Empire the Vampire. As much as it's a chunker and I've got a lot to read this month. Hearing J. Kristoff talk about it, it just made me want to read it so bad. So yeah, this is my TBR for April. Have you read any of these? Are you going to read any of these? What have you got on your TBR for April? I would love to know. Are you excited? Because I really am. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this unwrapping my TBR with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, please subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Hey everyone, welcome back to Cuddy's this glass. The numbers correspond. Nope. Start there again. So this is the first one in Drake. Oh. Honestly, the tape that I wrapped these with was absolutely useless. Whew. Feel like I haven't took a breath. I finally get to read Empire the Vampire. Yay! You're making me nervous. I might start one of the mangas with a cup of tea, because that sounds like a plan. A very good plan. That is such a good that is such a good bunch of books. I am so excited. Let's get to reading. The only thing with unwrapping my TBR is I have to clean up a load of mess after I finished.